Alright, Batman, you're ungrounded.
We're back. Back from the night. God, this voice hurts my throat. But, yeah. Oh!
Just glad you're not doing that professionally all day.
Yeah, I know. I have mad respect for voice actors. You ever heard of, like, in Dragon Ball Z, Broly, the guy that voices Broly, he had to be in, like, a hot booth because the air conditioning was down, just screaming in a hot booth, and there have been many articles that state, so it's pretty much confirmed that he passed out. We're doing all those screams he had to do for Broly.
Wow.
Because if you ever watched that movie, he's a one-time villain, like a DBZ villain, but he's like, he's like yelly and screamy, like he has this big booming voice.
Which one?
As most DBZ.
Which one is Broly?
Broly's the first Super Saiyan, and he has the.
Is he the giant-looking dude?
Oh yeah, the one that like. You thought Dragon Ball Z muscles were insane, then you see that guy. And the big golden locks and like the crazy eyes, as in he has like no pupils, just white. Yeah.
Okay, I think I've seen pictures of him, but I've never actually seen him.
He's the most appeared, it's okay, you saved yourself.
Yeah.
He's appeared the most in DBZ movies. He's appeared in Broly, Return of Broly, and I think Cyber Broly, or whatever. Like, just take a stab in the dark. What do you think happens in Cyber Broly?
He becomes
Maybe
cyborg?
science happens. Yeah. God.
I've only seen one DBZ movie.
I mean, if it's Dragon Ball Z, you can bet that the science happens from the Red Ribbon Army. They're like, you know what we should do? We should clone this guy that almost killed everyone in the universe. Oh
damn
no!
What sucks is it starts you at the beginning.
Yeah.
Like, come on, Batman.
How many bat lives? Yeah. You know, now that I look at his costume, I really want a shirt with that type of bat emblem on it. Not the yellow and black one, but the
they make them.
Black one. Yeah, I know they make
find
them. I don't have too much stuff like this. It's all like anime bullshit.
That's coming from an anime fan, folks.
I mean, come on. I'm gonna be honest. What am I gonna do? Lie? Like, no, I have a regular graphic tees of, you know, the Big Bang. Oh, Big Bang Theory. Some of the grossest shit on television. It's like the anti-funny.
Yeah, I heard that's what it's become. Where it started off funny.
From the start, it wasn't really that funny. One thing that really pisses off my little sister is like these geeks, even though they're like shown as like, oh, so geeky, even though it's basically just corporate chuckle fucks pretending they know geek demographics. We know geeks. Yeah. Like that. Oh god. Even though it's that, they still have the whole masculinity complex of like they get to tell what women should and shouldn't do. Even these geeks have reign over women. Like, they gotta reel them in. These women, they're just too emotional with the vaginas and the blood. like God, fuck you, Big Bang Theory. It's just like, I don't need your shit. Oh, I thought for a minute you didn't make that.
My roommate's been watching Two Broke Girls. I think that's what it's called.
Oh yeah.
And it sort of reminds it's funny, but it sort of reminds me like this is what Clerks would be if it had a TV show now.
Yeah.
Because they tried a Clerks TV show and it did not work.
Oh yeah.
And I'm not talking about the animated one either. Although that one had potential. Can I grapple with it?
You tried earlier. You can't.
Yeah, I guess that's in the other game.
They're literally stuck to the ground. Yeah, it was you. I think you mentioned that. Like in the other game, you have more options of grabbing them. But in this one, you always have to stand at it and press A. The bottom.
Well, yeah, in Arkham City, you can use the grapple claw that I have to actually like hook shot things to you.
I haven't played that. Have you?
Yeah, I have it.
You have Arkham City? Please tell me there's like an Arkham nightclub where Batman can just bash dudes' heads in. Well, there's like disco, funky disco and neon lights playing.
Maybe? I don't remember.
Is there a club or something with like flashing lights and Batman can just go John Wick on their asses, except non-lethal John Wick?
I mean, there might be like a hangout place, but as far as like a
hangout where it's like where all the villains get down with them dirty. So okay,
not what I wanted to do, but that's okay.
It's fine. There was ground. Oh.
I wanted him to go on the ledge, but I didn't hit the buttons right. That's fine. I mean, I would say Not, I would say no. There's no nightclub.
Okay. I was like, it's a city, right? So.
Well, yeah, but it's
you gotta have certain city things: city hall, police department.
Well, in the context of the game, it's a part of Gotham that they just walled off and said, "All right, this is the asylum now."
Yeah. Like, you want to know one of the most realized cities, or I guess technically town. Silent Hill series, particularly 2 and 3, especially 3. 3 has some good apartments. You'll never be more scared of an apartment than than in Silent Hill 3. And then if Batman entered Silent Hill, it'd be a bunch of gross, grotesque monsters representing his inner turmoil of his parents' dead and,
I can't get that
and
yet.
justice not being served.
Yeah, you need the zip line.
You need the bat zips. Zippity bat dog. Yeah. So yeah, continuing from last time, I'm trying to think of other bat things I've seen. Like, what's another cool bat thing I saw on YouTube recently?
Well, to let you think about this and to switch topics. Oh, wait, there's a tape.
Oh,
so we can
grab
listen
it.
to that.
Listen.
Might be more Killer Croc.
What you got to say?
Yeah, it is.
Session 2. Patient name, Waylon Jones, a.k.a.
That's his name,
Killer Croc.
Waylon Jones.
Is this the part where you try and reason with me? Find out why I did it.
Tell me, Andrew, how did he get like that? Was it chemicals?
We're here to help you, Mr. Jones.
Well, in his case, he was born like it.
Oh, okay.
Got a cure for me then, Doc? Can you make me normal?
Normal is a poor choice of words. No one's really normal, are they?
Figured as much. So, how about this, Doc? You let me go now, and I won't eat you.
You don't really eat people. It's just an urban myth.
Just an urban myth.
Keep believing that, Doc.
Lady,
I mean,
you live in the DC universe. Are you
It
kidding
does show
me?
it in his profile, like that he had he was born like a.
Yeah, born like a freaky fish man.
So it born with a mutation.
Yeah, that's a
mean,
strong mutation.
I mean, there is something similar to that in real life, where you just kind of were born with really rough skin and kind of disfigured looking. But I mean, they just kind of took a real disease and turned it on to 11.
Yeah,
Essentially.
which is comic books way.
Is that?
Is that a skull? Kinda. It looks like it's stretched over.
There,
yeah,
it is. It is a stretched
It's
skull.
blurry and stretched, but like
Because it's a texture.
like look at these skeletons just hanging out.
Oh, didn't mean to do that. Meant to do this. All right.
Your bat binocs. Yeah. You know, like, I recently saw, like, again, I'm bringing up the Telltale Batman game. One thing that was actually cool, it's such a simple device, but he has a voice thingy in his cowl that changes his voice, so he doesn't have to do the whole, where's Rachel, bit all the time.
Well, that's what they introduced. Well, that's what they introduced Batman versus Superman, actually.
Yeah.
Where he had, like, the
Cool,
voice
so that's
changing
where
thing.
they got it from. Boom, slow motion.
I don't know if that was needed, sirs, but... Alright.
Show the impact of your
Is
gel.
that just a bottomless pit? Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's a bottomless pit. You don't want to fall down
And
that one. I mean, isn't that what happened? He fell down a well and there was bats. That's
maybe.
one of the origins
That's
of
one of
how he
them.
got the costume idea. I know the lamest and first one, and usually that's... A lot of superhero origin stories are really lame when you get to their initial one.
Yeah.
Like, the Flash was just having a smoke break, and then magic chemicals, like he breathed in heavy water fumes. I'm dead serious, and that's how he became the Flash. For Batman, he was just reading a book, and then a bat flew in his window. It could have been anything.
That's where he got the inspiration to be a bat, but...
It could have been anything. It could have been a sparrow. It could have been a flying squirrel. But then that was taken up by Squirrel Girl, who DC has retroactively made
that's
badass.
Marvel.
Oh, it is?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought she was... Yeah, I guess a character like that.
But you are right. They have made her badass for some
access to the armory.
for some reason.
For all the good reasons.
All right, so now the dudes have guns. I mean, they had some guns before, but now they have more. So as we stated in the last game, last playthroughs, red dudes got guns.
I thought I was just having a stroke for a minute. I was like, did I just mishear him or am I just dying? Because I'm dying. I know I'm dying. I'm losing everything. My teeth, my eyes, my everything. These Let's Plays will be the last recorded instances of me on Earth. I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. Climb down. Kick his ass. No,
What?
that's not the way. I'm surprised he didn't
Well,
see you.
Yeah, that was actually to a benefit. 'Cause
He
I
like
would've-
saw your feet.
I would have been right in front of him.
Climb down. Oh, I see. You can't. You're like the overhead thing is too
Okay.
far out.
That's what's wrong. It's kind of in a weird... Okay, here's where I can get him, I think.
Swoop in for the kill. His skeleton's red.
I might want to see a doctor about that.
A red skeleton.
Well, you didn't last long.
God. Didn't these guys have guns? Ah,
Yeah, they're just like, what do we say? Just the ineffective police.
yeah. God. The Telltale Batman game really showed how ineffective the Gotham PD is. I mean, then again, I don't admire Officer Gordon's position. He's working with a super stretched thin staff, and a good half of the staff is corrupt.
Yeah, I mean, that's...
It's just like, damn, you have nothing. Do.
I mean, it was sort of like thinking of a Prohibition-era Chicago,
Oh yeah,
essentially, is what Gotham
like
was.
Ooh, like where like a good chunk of the cops are on the payroll of the
Yes,
mobsters.
exactly.
Yeah, they don't want to get on the wrong end of those Chicago typewriters. Blah 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 blah.
Okay.
Bad points. Hey guys, I see a bunch of bats erupting from that one watchtower where Fred was. Do you think we should check it out? Nah, it's fine. The bats live all around here. They're native to this island.
I think that was the only two guys with guns over here.
Yep.
So-
The ones up top, so they could shoot at you from, like, if you were on the ground and be annoying, yeah. No.
Cool.
No. Don't
I don't know if I can sneak up on this.
No. Oh, not like that. I'm surprised that guy didn't see you for a good minute. He was just kind of like, dumb. Who's that crouching next to?
It's like, Tim, you see that guy behind you? No?
I'm bursting all martial arts.
Oh, this guy's got a knife. That's why I couldn't really hit him.
Because he was blocking it?
Yeah,
With his knife?
that's sort of like the mechanic of knife guys.
He was getting back up and you stay back down. The bat fist. The good old bat hammer of justice.
Exactly.
Batman kind of reminds me in a weird way of like Judge Dredd, you know? Except Judge Dredd is extremely violent and will not hesitate to kill you, but you
Yeah.
like, the whole like scowl, the mood, the... I'm gonna paint that symbol every fucking time. Make sure you do it.
I actually just saw Dread not that long ago.
The movie?
Yeah,
Because you didn't see it before?
right.
Oh yeah, I love it.
I enjoyed it. It was
I
great.
love it.
A map will always help
Like,
those who are
There's
stuck.
Stallone's goofy Dredd, but like that Dredd is so much more true to what like the nature of like the graphic novels and everything.
My only criticism was I think they overused the slow-mo drug a little too
Oh
much
yeah,
in the beginning. But
it was cool. Like,
was
I think,
cool, I
I think
mean-
that very last moment saved it.
Yeah.
Imagine you're gonna experience like a lifetime of falling before you die.
Well, here's a thing.
Kind of reminds me of all the drugs in Batman Beyond because that was a heavy focus on that series. Is different types of drugs affecting like both the villains and also like the teens. And it wasn't done in like a hokey, stupid ass way, which I always hate with like oh teenagers stay away from drugs and maybe drugs are bad, okay? Don't do drugs, okay? Like no, it was much better. It was just like I remember that one episode where I'm really bad with names, but you know Terry's Robin, that black girl, that his friend. She, like, for a long time in this series, you always saw her help him out, and you always saw her as like a honest student. She had her shit together, and she was like very studious and all that. And then you finally find out in this one episode where she's like taking this like weird. Like it's this weird drug craze type thing with like the kids where it's like they're in like this weird like floaty virtual reality tank where like they see the most desired dreams come true in their mind. Except it's kind of like doping up in your head, where it's like it has a ill effect on you, where it's like you can't deal with reality once you're outside of that thing, that little floaty tank.
Okay.
And
I
like
remember that episode.
she falls for it. Like she gets deep into it, and Terry's like, "No, you got to stop this." And there's even this great thing where she like takes her out of it, and she's like, "Oh, thank you, thanks." And she's like, "Oh God, like, can you just like lay me down on the couch right there?" And he's like, "Okay." And then like, "Can you get me like the remote to the TV?" And he's like, "Okay." And he bends down to get something, and she knocks him out because she has to go like back and get more drugs and whatever. And it's good. Like, and at the very end of the series, it shows like as much as she had like this outward facade that she has everything going for her, she doesn't. Like she like Terry goes to her house and he's like, wow, he's like, this is a bit rough, and she's like, yeah, she's like I may be honest and everything, but like her family's poor and things are rough and it's shitty.
Mm-hmm.
Like in her little like hallucinations, she has a perfect full family, mom, dad, sister. They're like at the dinner table and they're praising her for her good grades. Reality though is she works hard and gets the good grades, but there's no one at the house. House is shit, and everything's rough. That's reality, and it sucks.
Yeah.
The show wasn't afraid to like go to these darker things, you know.
Nope, guess I didn't.
My journey. Sorry, I gotta stop that.
I think the voice acting in this game is good.
No,
actually.
it's good. I wasn't making fun of it. I love impersonating that voice.
Because it's very.
It
My
has
journey to the beyond.
drizzle the oil on my chest. Like a bit less fruity version of a hedonistic bot. But like he kind of reminds me of Grimoire Vice from Nier. That pompous, like snooty voice. Like, let me do my Grimoire Vice impression. In a matter of seconds, I can destroy the universe. Like that's how he sounds, like that. I'm a tome of magnificent power and great magnitude. You know, he sounds like snooty. It wasn't that good. I could have done that better. Like, I know what he sounds like, but, you know. Just to have him in spirit in Nier Automata, I had the Grimoire Vice pod instead of the regular pod, which is just a box with bombs. North Fargo.
I need to go the other way.
Gotta go south. No. We really...
Rolling.
Now we're playing Dark Souls. Dude, I've seen the DLC for Dark Souls 3, the Ring City. Holy crap, in a box, it's tough. Like, my buddies...
What were you expecting? It's Dark Souls.
Yeah, I know, and it's their last DLC. They're gonna pull out all the stops. I know, I'm stating the obvious there, but like they haven't even reached the city yet, and they've like died billions of times. Ironically, not to the people invading them. They kicked these guys' asses. My friends are pretty good. They're soul level plus, like 3++ or whatever. Like basically they're on new game plus.
Gotcha.
Which means enemies do that much more damage. If a second game they do double damage, then you can imagine what a third game does. So it would make bosses like hit them in 2 hits and they're dead.
Oh, I guess it's the right way.
Follow the teeth. They're like bread crumbs. That's a bit of my inner Asian leak out right there. And it's funny because English is my first language, but I've been surrounded by... I just can't help but very rarely, but every so often I'll have it slip. What? What gave you away?
I don't know.
You were just standing there. Oh.
Oh, that guy's got the knife. So I can't just punch him. I have to stun him with
You
my
have to
cape
disarm
first.
him, yeah. Oh, that looks cool. I've never seen that one before. Like dominoes. God damn. Bruce Wayne. Bats.
Your hair is stupid.
I know, it's like the 3rd time we've seen you.
Oh yeah.
I know. It's fine.
You guys dead?
How did they even get the EMT in here?
Yeah, they're dead.
I'm EMS.
That's a darn good question. I'm gonna.
It's a little bit more respectful.
Yeah.
Dun-dun-dun.
Alright, so there's some dudes with guns out
They
there.
either had really good hearing or something set it off. Maybe you accidentally threw it. No, you didn't. You didn't throw a batarang, so I don't know.
No, I threw it afterwards, but I didn't throw it at them.
Yeah, of course.
I seem to be losing men like there's a plague in town. I guess the bat is back.
Wah,
I've got a
wah,
couple
wah.
of men in the guard towers covering your movements. But be careful. They're both loose cannons. See trigger fingers.
I'm surprised I missed that one. I
Oh
was
yeah,
right there.
you were here. I remember these two stretches. Oh no!
That's not what I wanted at all.
Really?
Really, dude?
Really? Worst card in the...
Well-
I guess it was just a big black shadow that flew past my vision. Perfect stealth.
See, his problem was he was wearing this little mask here. He's like, oh, I'm gonna look cool, I'm gonna look cool. But in reality, he's just like, I can't see a damn thing on this
Pretty
thing.
much. You see, the shoulder threw off Leonidas' weight, and the helmet narrowed his vision, and yet he still fucking missed. I mean, well, he kinda hit him. Do-do-do-do.
Alright, so we got armed dude there.
Yeah.
And two guys. Oh, you see the, I don't know if you can see him without the detective vision. But they've got,
All the way over there.
okay, you can
Snipers?
see them there. Those
Yeah, I
red
see
lines.
the lasers. Yep.
So if that catches on to me,
It's gonna suck.
it's gonna start shooting at me, and it will suck because they're far enough away they can kill me without me getting too close.
Yeah. So you gotta make sure you do this meticulously and carefully.
Charge! No,
Yeah.
I need to take out that guy.
Let's not act like we're playing Monster Hunter. Whoa.
Is that what you do?
Yeah.
Just charge in?
I have a charge blade. That's my weapon. I can't do anything but charge. Nah, it's charge. It's called a charge blade because you have to charge it up with attacks, and then you can do big axe attacks. What? What the? What? Okay, whatever. Shabbat. Palm strike. Lotus palm. Repulse the monkey. Cobra strike.
Alright, let's see.
Hmm.
That's a dead dude.
That's a sniper. That's a sniper, and so maybe
That's
you can
another dead
maybe you
dude.
can go from the left side above and then drop down and kick their asses
Yeah, I can go around.
around town.
Let's make sure there's no one else over
Bring it
here.
around town. Nah, it looks like that was it. It
Alright,
just
so over
restocked
here
the
is-
guys on the tower.
Yeah, so, okay. So we're clear over here as long as I don't make a scene.
Don't make a scene. Sorry, didn't want to make a scene. Oh yeah, they'll never suspect a thing.
To keep an eye open for any flying rodents during your duty.
Alright, I think we're good.
You're super good.
Should be right above him.
Mm-hmm. Yep. There's one. In fact, he's come closer just to meet you.
Not a weird angle though. I got up here.
I would just swoop in and do a swoopy kick.
No matter what thing is I can, I'm at a weird angle.
Oh yeah, and you're not on the gargoyle.
I mean, I can get them without the gargoyle. It's just
I mean, can you only do that swoop kick from the gargoyle? Because that's the only time I see the prompt.
no, I can do it other ways. I wonder if I can shimmy a little bit.
You can't? That's as much as you can go? Yeah.
I'm gonna have to see if I can jump,
Oh no.
turn.
Oh my god, they're the worst. They really saw nothing? I mean, well then again, think about it. Your vision, you're staring down a scope.
Yeah.
Unless his cape flap got in line with the scope, which technically it didn't, because it didn't touch the laser, at least from my eyes.
Nope. As far as they know, complete stealth.
Perfect. It's funny, but we're playing games
Perfection.
that require stealth, and
Yeah, it's funny how that worked out.
yeah, if I pulled that same shit in the game I'm playing, I don't think I'd be able to.
Yeah, I remember it not being that unforgiving as it has been.
Because, you know, those cones of vision, they're just so conical.
That's what I was looking for. Those,
Explodey.
yeah.
Keep throwing batarangs at it till it breaks. All these small little things with concrete
So
over it.
I think I need to go in the vent.
Yep, I think so too.
Alright, we're gonna enter this building.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm gonna...
Yep. Shabam.
I think we'll call it an episode here. So in the very next episode, we'll go in that door
We'll
and...
continue
where are we?
through the
We're going into
mansion.
the mansion.
Arkham Mansion. Okay.
So that's where we'll be in the next episode.
See ya.